Hello, my name is Sean Sands. This is Kerbal Space Program. We're back. We're doing our Duna mission. Quick catch up. Did finally go ahead and do the burn back from Eve. Tried. There was some good suggestions in the comments about how to make that not quite so painful. And I did some fiddling with it for a while. And then took the burn, and then ended up, I burned out of Eve's atmosphere at about, I think I spent maybe 1300 Delta V, and thought I had a pretty good opportunity to get a good maneuver node further down that would get us in a Kerbal intercept. We did get the Kerbal intercept. It was a lot more expensive than I wanted it to be. Is this it? Yeah, so we are on our way to Kerbal. Valentina is going to make it home. But we're down to just 900 Delta V left. I think we ended up having to spend, it was bad. It was not great. The nice thing is, we have an atmospheric intercept. We have 49,000. And we have 900 Delta V in the tank, so we should be able to slow down enough for that to create an orbit so we can get back home and all. Like, Valentina should be fine. But we just spent way more than we needed to. And that is 60 days away. So we need to go back to our Duna mission before then, because Duna the Explorer, is, I believe, 30 days? Something like that from Duna. And yeah. I realized the thing I didn't put on here. I didn't put a communicatron. What is this? This is all bad. That is actually a real problem. Because it means we will not be able to reconnect with it, right? Because I don't think we can. Wow, did I really forget to put a communicatron on this thing? You knew it was going to be something, but still. So it has the probe core, but you can't control it from here because it doesn't have... So the question will be... and it should be fine still because we have... Well, I don't know. Do we have enough Delta V in that tank? So the original idea was we would land on Duna, and then we would dock with this so that we could refuel for the burn home. But if we don't have a communicatron, did I really not? Of course not. Of course I didn't. Really? Like, let's just make sure. Let's crew report. Yeah. Can we transmit it? No, because there's no comms device on this vessel. And this thing is, hopefully that won't be a problem. All right, we gotta go forward with the mission. All right, let's go ahead and get to Duna, and we'll solve problems as we get to places. So this is 24 days away. We will warp there. So lots of questions, lots of big question marks. Absolute worst case scenario is, what is all this stuff? Just information about Duna? Cool. If it doesn't seem like we can get home, I can always leave these guys in orbit around Duna, send another vessel, like a resupply vessel out there to resupply them, and just do it that way. Worst case scenario. Why is my microphone so hot? Let me turn that down a bit. I feel like I'm kind of coming in a little sketchy. Let me know. Let me know how the audio balance is. Yeah, so maybe we can do that. Maybe. We still got electric charge. We got all the things. So let's turn on our RCS. Let's turn on an SAS. Let's burn retrograde. Not burn retrograde, but get ready to come down here. Do we want to try and knock it? Yeah, we wanted to aero brake, right? How much would it cost to do a maneuver? Okay, system. That's enough. Thank you for your help. To bump this into the atmosphere. What were we talking? We were talking like 30K, right? That seems really close. That seems really thick. But yeah, let's try it. We can do a quick save, right? And actually, we don't want to... Why is this thing turning like this? I'll be glad to get rid of this bulky bottom part. Will having the probe core on be enough on its own? I'm going to have to look that up. It's going to be interesting to find out. I don't think it changes what we're planning to do. We're going to go forward with it and hope for the best. We're slowly falling in towards Duna. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and I mean, that's close enough. This is not a burn that requires a lot of precision from the sense of, yeah, I mean, just doesn't require a lot of anything. Now we can get rid of that and just kind of gently burn in. Whew, that feels scary. And then we'll switch to retrograde. Where's Duna? We're going to bring our power source in. So we only have one broken one. That'll be nice, won't it? And we're going to do a quick save, and then if we burn up in the atmosphere, we will come back here. Pretend like that never happened. Yeah, so we are falling into Duna. There's Ike. Somewhere on that dusty, dirty ice ball of a moon is a quietly recharging probe. That's like, no communicatron. That must be real rough. Because we left it there dead without communication home. And so it's gotten all sarcastic and feels grumpy about things. Needs to let it go. Yep, there it is. The Duna lander, what do we call it? Duna 1. That was the Duna 1. Good old Duna 1. Go ahead and warp here. All right. So we should be hitting the atmosphere, I believe, at 50K. And we want to do a burn to get an orbit around the periaps. And we'll just see how that goes. And we are in the atmosphere, so we can use our atmospheric thing. Run the atmosphere analysis, save that. We can do a crew report. Ooh, keep that experiment. Let's burn hard. Okay, we're not burning up too much, and we're coming up on the periaps. And our vehicle is not exploding yet. and it's not showing any major heat stresses. So we're so far so good. Periapps in 15 seconds. Still trying to burn enough to turn off that RCS just because it's super annoying to hear. I don't think we need it while we're burning here. We're coming up on the periapps in 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Still got a lot of delta V in this tank. And we should get a nice orbit here in the near-ish future. And we have an orbit. Okay, let's get out of... We don't want to get stuck in the atmosphere. Is it still slowing us down and bringing us in? A little bit, but not enough to be really concerned about. I'm going to bring it down to about 1 million. And then we can circularize somewhat from there, because we'll need to bump the periapps back out of the atmosphere. So we're looking to get up to 50,000 again. Apoapps doing fine. Duna's atmosphere is not that big of a problem. Good. And then we'll do a bunch of science. We'll get our scientists to replace that science. And then we'll start thinking about our landing. All right, we are back out of the atmosphere. We can re-extend our solar panel. Note the important not plural there. Let's do another crew. Well, we don't want to overwrite our crew report. So let's get... I'm going to open this. We're going to do some science. Nope, not that one. This one. And we'll get out Bill. Bill's a scientist. No, Bob. Bob the scientist. All right, Bob. Do a EVA report. Very good. Take the data. Very good. Let go. And let's go do some science. Bob getting to work at what he's good at. Okay, careful. Actually, we want to go in at the top, it looks like, because that's where all the science is. Science is at the top. And suddenly they launch the nuclear engine. Oh my god, Bob, no! Where's all the science? All right, go in there and find all our science, please, Bob. We're going to do material bay. Going to pull that, collect the data, restore. What's this? That's Bob. The GravMax isn't going to do anything, I don't think. Oh, no, it'll extract the data. Great, good. Take that data. Seismometer's not going to do anything for sure. You turn your lights on. Observe material goo. Take it. Collect data. Remove it. Restore. Log pressure data. Very good. You're floating away. Don't do that. And let's try and grab a temperature scan. Tight quarters here. Log the temperature. Very good. And then you need to come back here and store all your experiments. Wait, did I take the data out of the thermometer? I'm not sure I did. Oh, yes, take data. Bob's bouncing around in there. Okay, just don't do any damage, Bob. Store the experiments. Very good. And then let's head you on back. All right, Bob, you made it. Good job. Success. Let's close that. We can do another crew report. Keep that experiment. And we'll pull that out when we land. Let's zip on out to our apoapps. We'll need to spin retrograde. Nope, prograde. We're going to bump this out. I think we'll probably bump it out to about 70, 80, 100,000, something like that. Come back down to the Apple apps, bring the Apple or the Peri apps, bring the Apple apps in so we can circularize. And yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay, this is taking too long. My patience is not great. And we'll take it down to about 1 minute because it's going to take us a moment to sort of flip around. All right, RCS on, SAS on. And we want to go and prograde. I'm pretty happy with the orbit, actually. Like, we have a nice equatorial orbit here, which is going to be good for getting back into space. And we will go ahead and burn that out to... It's out of the atmosphere. We'll kill it at about 100,000. Okay. And then we are going to go here, and we're going to spin retrograde when we get there, which is actually going to be the exact same direction as what we're going now. Please warp to the Peri apps. Three, two, one. Very good. And we will bring that into about 100,000 as well. RCS off. 600, 500, 400, 300. $200. Come on, come on, come on. Good. Close enough. Okay. Quick save. Now it's time for the hard part. Well, we're going to want to go around the planet, and I want to be on the day side. Okay, so here we are at the big question, which is... Actually, I want to bring the Peri apps here down to... No, I'm not. I got to be willing to burn a little bit to get our... Yeah, we're going to come over here. It's fine. Warp here. All right. Warp here. Yeah, I mean... The probe core shouldn't require a communication to be an active, like, vessel, right? Right? Yeah, right. There's no chance that that's going to be the case. No, we actually want you prograde. Nope, stop. 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 More up. Swing it around. Take it easy. We are going to close these bays. I'm excited to find out. All right. Starting to run a little lower than I like on monopropellant here. All right, RCF off, SAS off. Quick save, and we are going to decouple. All right, so we have no control over this vehicle. We're going to need to turn RCS on for just a second so we don't bump into this when we burn retrograde. We're going to turn this on to docking mode because we want to back up a little bit. And we want to let this be able to go past us. spinning kind of weird. I'm going to turn SAS on and swing retrograde, turn off RCS because we should be able to go on just the control panels here. I want to make sure we do not hit that solar panel. It's an important solar panel. And we're going to begin to burn retrograde just so we can, just long enough to get into the atmosphere. So our periaps remains 94,000. Activate engines. We have 1,800 total Delta V in this tank. I'm going to get out here because I want to land on the day side. Yeah, there's absolutely going to be required that we're able to redock with that ship and refuel. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, that's good. Swing, retrograde. It is retrograde to the planet, right? Might not come on the day side after all. Not using a bunch of Delta V here, though, so I'm happy with that. Just going to kind of scrape this. Let's get down to about 40K. And maybe we can make it all the way around or something. I don't know. 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41. All right, 40. All right. Do a quick save. And then wait till we hit the atmosphere. $75. 65. Our orbital speed is nice and slow. We're going to turn SAS back on. Yeah, we have electric charge. Oh. Swing around. Coming up on atmospheric entry. Yeah, thank you. Put it on retrograde, please. And we are in the atmosphere. 6 minutes out to periaps. I'm going to do a quick save and hope for the best. Still accelerating. But our apoap's height is coming down slowly, which is what we want. We want to use the atmosphere as much as possible to slow us down and control our entry. Even if that means bouncing off once or twice, I'm fine with that. And we're not going to extend the landing legs or anything nuts like that. Apoap's height approaching 82 kilometers, still 4 minutes out to our periaps. Duna is boring, but that's okay. It'll be exciting when we're on the ground. Oh man, I do not know how this whole thing's going to go. I mean, I'm confident I can get them back. It just might be an ordeal. That's fine. Ordeals are what they are. We are still ever so slightly accelerating. Relative to surface, we're still slightly accelerating. Getting the boost from the planet there a bit. But our apoapsis is down to 75K. I don't know that we'll come back out of the atmosphere. Still 2 minutes from our periaps, which is insane because it's only 1,000 meters lower. So we got a nice, I don't know. Yeah, we're not going to come back out of the atmosphere. This is going to be the descent because apoapsis down to 68,000 meters. We want the drogue chutes. Yeah, we don't want this. We do not want that anywhere. That can't be anywhere near what we're doing. So we'll look for the opportunity to deploy the drogue chutes. Less than a minute from our periaps, apoapsis height now under 60 kilometers. Bob's having fun. Bill's having fun. Jeb's having fun. Everybody loves Duna. And we have hit periaps, but we have also hit the point where we are staying in the atmosphere. Yep, there we go. All right, we are going to be landing for sure. Love the kind of effect here, and I don't even know what to call that. We are actually losing speed, which is also really, really good. No heat effects. Everything looks nominal. That sounds like a spacey word, right? Nominal. Oh, all systems go. 1,800 delta V in the tank should be plenty to get us into orbit, I assume we have the thrust to, yeah, on the surface we should have 2.2 thrust to weight ratio. So we should be good. Everything should be fine here. Going at 4 times speed. And we will just watch Duna pass slowly underneath us. We are coming up on the dark side of the planet. Our main explorer vessel hanging out up top. Still have 20 minutes to our periaps. I'm assuming that's going to reduce pretty fast, particularly as we actually begin to intersect with the planet. So what will be the plan? We're going to get down. We're going to have Bill get out and repack the parachutes, hopefully. We're going to have Bob get out and do a bunch of science and store that away. Then we'll have Jeb fly us back up into the atmosphere, redock with what will certainly be a available ship that we can definitely dock to, and then fly home. Yeah, simple. We will need to wait for the transfer window to get back from Duna, which I set, and I think it's, I don't remember, it's about a year out. In that time, we will recover Valentina and get a bunch of science from her and come back to Duna and bring these guys home. I would do a ton of like crew reports and stuff here if I had transmission ability. That's a sore spot. We now have a periaps that is underground. What is going to be the safe spot to deploy our drogue chutes? Still slowing down nicely. I mean, not super fast or anything, but 14 minutes out to our periaps. Why don't we... Have we lost electric charge? We have lost electric charge. Oh, boy. All right, so we are at gravity's mercy here. Can we still... I hope we can deploy the landing legs. Well, we can always burn the engines for just a little bit to get enough electric charge to deploy those, I think. All right, so SAS is off. We are floating along blind here. What is there? They will deploy at an altitude of 2,500. Wind safe. We're slowing down pretty good here, And we're not spinning out of control yet. 15,000 meters above ground. 1 minute from impact. And we have safe. It says it's safe to deploy the drogue chute, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. We can extend the landing legs. Oh, come on. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Deploy the other chutes. Oof. Coming down hard. Did a little bit of a burn. To... Ugh. We did it! Okay, so here's... Okay. Can I take back off? Okay, not doing a quick save. We are going to operate under the assumption that, like the moon, all right, I'm going to see something. I just need to know, if I slide across this thing, am I going to blow up? I assume I will. Yeah. Okay. That's what I needed to know. Oh. I'm gonna have to do it again, you guys. I don't want to do it again. I don't want to go home. Tired. It's gonna do it for this episode. When we come back, we'll be on Duna. I will have learned some important lessons about Dunean physics and the need to descend at a vastly more reasonable speed. I thought I had it there at the end, but I didn't. I didn't have it at any point. As always, my name is Sean Sands from Gamers with Jobs. This is Kerbal Space Program. It vexes me sometimes, guys. It vexes me. I'm vexed. I'm put upon and vexed and quite put out by the whole ordeal. But next, look at it this way. Next time we'll be on Duna. So that's a thing. And then we'll figure out if we can get off Duna, which will also be its own totally different thing. Exciting thing. Until then, as always, my name's Sean Sands for Gamers with Jobs. Thank you for joining me for Kerbal Space Program. We will see you again real soon.